Hey, I'm Christy Jordan, SouthernPlate.com, and I'm so excited that I finally have had time to sit down and read another story to you. I haven't got to read your story in a long time, and I'm really sorry for that. I've been working pretty hard and having to travel some, and then I'm a mama too, so I spend a lot of time with my kids. But they're at school right now, so I decided to stop all my other work and do what was most important today, and that's spend some time with you. Before we get started, you know you have to wave at me. Can you give me a wave? Thank you. I love it when you wave at me. Thank you so much. I have a very special book today that was actually a gift to me by someone else who reads Southern Plate. A lady named Jackie Kelly gave this to me on my book tour, and it is called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's a very special story. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I do. It is by Giles, Andreae, and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. Okay, you ready? Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, you see Gerald? When he tries to run, he falls down. Not very coordinated. I'm not very coordinated either. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. You see the jungle dance there? And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Those are different kinds of dances. They have different names and stuff. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Now, you know, how do you think that made Gerald feel? I know how that made Gerald feel. And that had to make him feel very bad, because he's just not good at the things that the other people are good at. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted on the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor, and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Have you ever done that? Have you ever gone outside, especially in the evening when it's getting dark, and just stand there and listen to all the sounds? It's really very beautiful. It's one of my favorite parts of the day is in the evening and in the early morning to go outside and just stand there and listen. With that, the cricket smiled, and he picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Oh my goodness! Is Gerald starting to dance? He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald is the best dancer that we've ever seen!" How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. See, now they see Gerald's special gift of dancing and they want to be like him. But he's different from all of them, isn't he? Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. And that's the end. Isn't that a beautiful story? Here's the cover if you want to see it again. This is a wonderful lesson for all of us, especially for me, because, you know, a lot of my life I've wanted to be good at some of the things that other people are good at, but I'm just not good at the same things that other people are good at. And the thing is, you were made special. You are a very special person. And you were brought here onto this earth to have your special light to make it a better place. But when you spend all your time trying to be good at the things other people are good at, then you're not busy being you. And we really need you to be you because you're here for a reason. And you make the world a better place. And I just want you to know that. So what if you're not good at some of the other things? You have to find what you're good at, and you just have to let your light shine and find the song that you like in your music and do your special dance to it. Anyway, I'm done talking for the day. I know y'all are busy and y'all got to get back to playing and helping your moms and dads and grandmamas and granddaddies. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you'd like for me to read any more stories to you, I'm going to have a bunch of links below so you can click on the other stories I've read. I think I've read about 3 or 4 now on Southern Plate, so y'all have to visit them all. Let me know if you like this story, and I'll be sure to come back as soon as I can and read you more. I love you very much, and I'll see you on southernplate.com. Bye-bye.